Shalom. It's your brother Malcolm from the branch of GMS, Chicago. Giving all praises and glory and honor unto Yahawashi. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, the true leaders of all Israel on earth today. And salutations to the Akim, confusion of face, Akim included, and any of the Yahawah out there who are listening and learning. This is a testimony of I won't dare to call it a dream, but a vision. Yesterday, there was a couple messages on a group me, and there was a brother who was once with us that fell out the truth, and he's been spotted making comments on videos. A Northern Kingdom brother, all right, who's showing interest of coming back, and he admitted his sin and his, et cetera, and said how he wants to get right with the Lord and serve the Lord, pretty much, and the brother was actually really well liked when he was upon us. He was one of the first Northern Kingdom brothers in the Chicago camp, but the pressures of the world and his family and his woman, being the first Northern Kingdom brother and catching hell from his family, in the world. The brother, got weak and he, dropped out. Now, I don't know what the story is or anything. It's really not about him. But I just remember reading the comments before I laid down to sleep, and said my prayers and went to sleep. So anyway, in my vision, he was in it. And the brother returned to be amongst us. And then there was a huge following behind him of both Northern and Southern Kingdom confusion of face coming from all over. And, for any of you who are familiar with Chicago, place where we had gathered was where Jackson Park Hospital stands. And it was no longer there, and it had been turned into a park. And it was like the 7600 and the 7700 block of Stony Island on the east side of the street. And we filled up that park. It was so many brothers coming in. We filled up that park. And it was sisters too. It was Yahawah as well. But then when the main gathering started happening, it was only the men. And even the brother from the camp, from the Dominican Republic was there, man. And I just remember how it was so many of us, and I started talking to Uriah, and Uriah is my co-captain, and I told Uriah to lead us in song, and we began, the brother's gifted with the voice and he can sing, man. And we started singing the sham, and everybody started singing it together, man. And I remember walking around, getting new brothers, and trying to get them in order, to stop talking among themselves and sing. And as we begin to sing, man, we begin to understand each other's. It's like the brothers who spoke like different languages. We could all understand each other, even though we were singing. It's like we could hear each other's thoughts, man. We all on one accord, man. And then we started marching. We started marching north, like going towards downtown, down Stony Island. And there was so many of us, we filled the streets, man. Now I want you to imagine 2 city blocks of men with standing room only, man. It was thousands of us out there, man. Thousands of us. And we started walking up the street, and Uriah were up front, and we began marching and singing. And then the singing of the Shemai turned into us, praising Yahawashi and saying Kwam Yasharala. And then the marching, next thing you know, man, we started flying, all of us. And we were moving so fast. And I remember perfectly. It was Yakia to my right and Yasharala to my left when we were saying Kwam Yasharala, and we all were like locked arm in arm, or arm over shoulder, man, as we just kept saying it, man. And the next thing you know, man, we were airborne. And Uriah like took off the fastest, man. He was like a block ahead of us all. And the next thing you know, man, we were moving so fast, we ended up in Washington Park, man, within seconds. And it was just so surreal, man. It was just, you know, and when I woke up, man, I woke up and just started crying tears of joy, man, because it was just such an amazing sight to see, man, to see that many Akim, you know, all at once, to where, you know, the law enforcement, nothing could control us. It was so many of us, man. Hey, so I just want to say that, hey, it's a reward at the end of this, man. You know, and I don't know, you know, Akim, if I'm going to be there with you. I hope that I'm one of the elect and that I'm there. But what I saw was real, man. And it's not the first time that I've had spiritual, you know, dreams like this, man. It's just something I had to share. All right. So with that, I'm going to say shalom, all praises and glory and honor be unto Yahawah, Yahawashi, you know, and stay up, Akim. We're almost out of here.